Good morning. It is Monday, October 26th. My name is Jason Stanton. I serve as senior pastor at First Lutheran in Onalaska, Wisconsin, and my morning musing today has to do with a parable of patience that I've come across. These morning musings were meant to be, when we first started these back in March, I think. Been doing these a while. They were meant to be times when Pastor Karen and I started to notice or named those places where we saw God at work. The question I was taught at seminary to think about every day and every way was, where is God in all this? Wigiat was the question. And I have a confirmand in my house, Sophia. She's a 10th grader, and 4 years ago we have confirmation in 6th and 7th, 8th and 9th grades at First Lutheran, and confirmation was determined back in 2016 that it would be October 25th, 2020. And I'll just speak as a parent. I know as a kid I was probably this way too, but when you tell me something's going to happen on a certain day, I'm looking forward to it, and that needs to happen. That's what I expect. That's my expectation. This class of 2020, though, they have shown how to use the gift of patience. The gifts from God that are the fruit of the Spirit include things like patience and kindness and joy and generosity. Any of us baptized into the life and mercy and grace of God are gifted with all the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is not just one of those things, as though some of us get patience, some of us get kindness, some of us get joy. We all get all of it. We don't all make use of the fruit of the Spirit. We do receive some gifts from God and then never use them. We might tuck those gifts deep away into a closet somewhere in our hearts or somewhere else. And in this experience of the confirmation date itself, I saw our confirmands making use of this gift of patience. This class has 30 girls, 30 kids, 19 boys, and 11 girls. The 8th graders make up for that disparity, as there's lots of girls and fewer boys. But as I say, this was a service that was supposed to be yesterday, Reformation Sunday. It's our tradition at First Lutheran to have confirmation coincide with Reformation Sunday, the last Sunday of October. And then we were trying to figure out, okay, it looks like it's probably going to have to be outside if it's going to be in person at all, which we didn't want to do a Zoom or an online version of confirmation. So if we're going to do it in person, this was like 2 months ago or 6 weeks ago that we decided, all right, well then, if it's going to be outside, then let's take 2 swipes at it to see if the weather toward the end of October, which can be 80 degrees and sunny, but it can also be 35 degrees and rainy. Oh, see, that today is happening again. Let's take 2 swipes at it. So we said maybe October 18th, maybe October 25th. We'll take 2 tries, see which one works. As we approached the 18th, though, one of our confirmands, not my daughter, but another confirmand, said to their parents, "What's the rush? Why not wait until all of our siblings who are in college, who shouldn't really gather with us, until all of our godparents who are far away and shouldn't travel here, until all of our grandparents who are in an age bracket where they shouldn't be gathering with us either? Why not wait until they can all be with us in confidence and safety and make this day as special as we want it to be?" Is the date made special by doing it sooner, or is the date made special by who can show up for it? These were really faithful questions. And it turns out most of our confirmands felt that way. They were willing to use God's gift of patience. It made me feel like maybe we did something right. And so in the midst of my impatience and all the ways that I oftentimes am closed off to possibilities because I'm more impatient, I hope to remember our confirmands next time. That I would wait using God's gift.